Well, hello. We've been talking about how that all great leaders eat worms. First one was that great leaders set them and their people up for a win-win. They always think win-win. Second, they optimize their schedule. Third, they use all their resources and they work it out to where they can use all their resources. Fourth, today we're going to be talking about how that great leaders manage their moments. And I want you to think about this. Every person gets 86,400 seconds every single day, which translates into 1,440 minutes. And the way that we manage those moments determines what's going to happen later on, tomorrow, and the future. And so I want to talk to you about how to do that. I believe that the way to do that is to realize that our moments are not what happens outside of us, but our moments are what happen on the inside of us. So to manage our moments, there are three things that we've got to do. The first one is we must manage our thoughts about ourselves. Manage our thoughts about ourselves. It wasn't too long ago that my daughter came into my room and she was being rather mean about herself. She was saying some horrible things. I stood up and I told her, you can't talk about one of my favorite people like that. I wouldn't let anybody else, and neither can you. And here's the problem. See, those things that you say about yourself really hinder the way you see, feel, and hear everything that goes on around you. And so, you and I must learn, and all great leaders have learned this and are in the process of refining it, that we have to think right about ourselves. Now, here's what I think. I think if you just use this little acronym of READ, it'll help you change the way you think about yourself. First of all, regularly read upward words, upward sentences, upward paragraphs, books, and listen to great things. Second of all, act up to where you want to be. And third, what you need to do is communicate to yourselves the words that fuel you rather than fool you. And fourthly, evaluate the course that you're on based on what you really want as a win-win. I really believe that that's important. The second thing about managing your moments is managing how you think about other people. And I think what happens is, I want you to think about this. If I spend a lot of time washing the windows of my truck, but I do nothing to cleanse the inside, then when I look out, what happens is everything is distorted by the dirtiness of what's inside. And so I think we need to cleanse our lens. We need to clean our lenses of what we see. So first of all, we need to recognize this. The first lens cleaning activity is we need to recognize this, that our family and our friends are our family and our friends. And what they say is what they want to say, but we don't have to receive that. We don't have to buy into every single thing that they say as fact and what I need to do. The second thing is, I need to begin to balance my influencers. Usually most of us run around and we're influenced by people that are just like us. And I want to encourage you to reach out to some groups that are outside of you, learn from them, listen to them, read some people that you normally would not read. And third lens cleansing activity is to recognize this. In fact, the past is the past, and that's the place it's supposed to stay. It's not supposed to be dragged forward as some cardboard cutout that you post all the time around you. It's supposed to be left in the past. It's supposed to be learned from, not lived in. The past is the past. Okay? Now, managing moment number 3 is simply this. We must manage our thoughts and words about our circumstances. And a lot of us just don't do that. What we do is we let TWA, our thoughts, our words, and our actions deliver to us regularly destructive thoughts, words, and actions about ourselves, about things around us, about those that influence us, and about circumstances. I want to encourage you to discontinue signing some of those papers. You know how when somebody comes and knocks on your door and says delivery for you, and you have to sign for it. There are sometimes we just need to reject delivery. We need to sort of reject the package, because it comes with seeds that go on our soul's territory, and those things grow up to be very damaging. And so I want to encourage you during your 86,400 seconds, realize that those things, those packages are like little seeds that go in our soul. And so I want to encourage you on the first thing, simply reject some deliveries. The second thing is I want to encourage you to realize that you're in charge of what you receive and where you plant it. And so redefine some things, redraw some things, and thirdly, and I really want you to think about this. Those people that are distant from us, those people that are in elected offices, they make choices and they do affect us. But you get to choose what you think, how you see it, what you do with it, and where you go with it. And so choose the right way based on what you set up as your win-win, what you really want, how you're optimizing your schedule, and how you're using all your resources, and how you're managing your moments. This is Matt, and I'm your friend. I'd love to talk to you. Give me a holler at 916-708-8103. Or you can email me at Matt, that's M-A-T-T, at onthemoveforward.com. And anytime that I can do anything for you, please contact me. Thanks.